What is up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. It's your boy and I'm back again, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So today we've got another car video. We've got the Bentley Bentayga. It's the hybrid edition. So this car is from Newcastle Bentley. So yeah, if you guys want to come buy your cars, these guys have got top-notch service as well. So I'll spin around and show you guys the car and get into the car as well. Let's go. Welcome to the car, guys. So I'm now sitting facing the driver's way. So when you turn this car on, you've got the start button over here, which is also used as a wheel to select different chassis settings, if you will. So you've got your sport over there, then you've also got your comfort as well as your custom as well, and also for your E mode as well. And you've also got this as well, like for your traction control, you can just turn that off as well. Then that's for your, I think when you're descending, like, you know, down a hill, you put that on, then it helps, I think, the car to brake. However, we're going to move to the front here, guys. So you've got the brake pedal as well as the accelerator there, which come in the beautiful material. So you've got rubber as well as like some chrome as well, which has been brushed. I love that. It's beautiful. And you've got the steering wheel over here. One thing I will say about Bentley products is I've been in the Bentley GT and the GTC, and when I'm sat here, I don't feel lost. That same Bentley tradition is consistent throughout all the products as well. And with this car being in, you know, a hybrid car as well, so it gives you the option of driving on full EV power. So all your EV information is on the left hand side over here. So you can change the view of this as well. So now it's telling me that the combined mileage of the engine as well as the EV is about, I think, 100 miles. So you're able to choose whether you're going to drive on EV alone. And let's see if we press that, what happens. So I think you have to, okay, all right, fair enough. But we'll just not press it anymore. We'll just leave it as it is. So it's telling me about regen as well. So this car does have like the regen as well, which means when you brake, you can do, I think, like one pedal driving. So which means when you don't have to like press the brake, you can just like take your foot off the accelerator, and then based on, I think, how aggressive the regenerative braking is, that will then like send the friction energy to the battery as energy to be preserved for later use as well. That was quite a lot to take in. Whew. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take your time. So one thing I do love, as I said before, is like the steering wheel feels very, very, I think, nice size. It's not too big. It's not imposing. And I love, I think, the quality of the screens. The resolution is just like second to none. It's 4K, I'd probably say. So you've got this as well, which is the arrows on your left hand side. So you got the left and the right arrow, so you just change the view basically. So that's for your radio settings, and then if you click that, that will give you like this front view which says driver assistance. This car does have adaptive cruise control. It's also got, I think, like lane assist as well, and it can drive itself, I think, for about 10 seconds, you know, in traffic on the motorway as well. So it does have like a lot of up-to-date aid systems. And then we've also got the 360 camera surround as well, I believe. And everything here is just like, you know, this car is well optioned. And one thing I spoke about earlier before was the stone, that stone over there, and it just feels so beautiful. It's like as if it's like an expensive bathroom. You know, it's just so beautiful. It reminds me of that industrial architecture. If you look at a lot of homes in the northern countries like Sweden, they tend to have this like thick wall, which is, you know, beautiful, very industrial and durable as well. And when you're sitting in this car, you definitely feel like this car is durable as well. So yeah, like where do I even start? So you got the B with the chrome as well. Then you got the red as well, which is from the outside, that beautiful candy red. Then you got the red stitching as well. I believe this also has heating as well, so you can actually heat that up as well. And then you can change the view if you're bored as well. So you can change that to the sat nav as well, which fills up 3/4 of your screen as well. Then on the left over here, you've got the beautiful, oh, usually it's a Breitling watch. It is, I think, a Breitling, is it? No, it's just a Bentley watch. It's not a Breitling. I think you have to pay extra for that. Then you've got the air vents over here as well, which come with a beautiful chrome surround as well. Then you've also got these as well. So with these, you either pull them to open the air to come in, or you can either just push them so you can close the vents on or air comes in as well. So far I've only got the vents in the back that are breathing a lot of air. You've also got this wide screen over here, which is also touch screen as well. It's so easy to use. As you guys can see there, you can choose different functions. For example, with this car being a hybrid, we'll just press hybrid and see what happens. So you get that haptic feedback sound as well. So the batteries are actually in the back as well, which is why you've got that like raised boot as well. So the batteries in the back as well. So it will tell you like that you've got the 0 mile E range. It's telling us there's no range at all whatsoever. But with this car, it does have that function where you can charge the battery of the car as you drive it as well. But you've got to drive it like in full, like, you know, petrol mode. And then you can also like just go back as well by pressing that. It's like an iPhone as well. If you know how to use an iPhone or a tablet, then this is just straightforward as well. So for your seats as well, you can also like you know, choose different settings as well. You know, you can set for your seat belt as well. And then you can also mess with things like ambient lighting as well. This car does have mood lighting as well, which you guys can see there. You've got that mood lighting, which means you can choose different colors as well. I've got this on my TV, and I tend to like choose like crazy colors. So I've increased the brightness over there, so you can just click that to change it to, this is my favorite color actually, that purple. So I know it's a bit like bright, so hence why you can't see it. But at night time, this car just lights up as well, which is a beautiful thing as well. And tell you what, let's go back. There's a lot of things you can do. A lot of things you can also set the exterior lights as well. What else can we do? So that tells you about the driver assistance that it's got as well. So you got speed warning, adaptive cruise control, you know, and all the other stuff as well. Blind spot assist. It's got a lot of things, So I will not really go into that because that would take forever. But one thing I will say, it does feel like it feels responsive, it feels fast. You can go to navigation there. It will show you that navigation there, which mirrors what's on there as well. Then you've also got the heads-up display as well. I don't know if you guys can see that there. It looks bright, it looks big as well. It tells you a lot of information that you need. And yeah, beautiful car, man, beautiful car. Let's look at the glove compartment. That's a decent sized glove compartment as well. The door pins are not that big, to be fair. That's my only criticism. And you also got some cup holders here as well. I think one thing I don't like is that scratch piano black material. This does scratch quite easy as well, and on a car like a Bentley as well, you don't want to have scratches. So I think if I was spec'ing this car, I'd prefer this material as something else different. Probably carbon. I think that's one thing which is lacking. I'd love a bit of carbon in here. And you also got like this pad over here, that's for your wireless charging. And you've got this center armrest as well, which opens up as well. So then you've got your 12-volt circuit in there. Wow, 12-volt circuit in there. I can't speak properly. Then you've got USB-C, which come, you know, there's two. It would be nice, I think, like to get more space because this is quite massive as well. So I was expecting quite a lot of space. But I've got to say, like, you know, these seats feel very comfortable. Yeah, I feel like I'm sitting in a private jet. Yeah, beautiful, man, beautiful. I think one thing which is also lacking as well is a space for like your sunglasses as well, which is quite a nice feature to have. But besides that, everything else feels good quality. Even the door handles are covered in this fine, beautiful leather as well. I need to stop saying as well, because somebody said to me, you say as well quite a lot. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? You know, it's just one of those things that you do add on as well. So what we'll do is we'll go outside and just look at the lights when they're on, and also we'll just should I probably just like rev the car? Let me just rev the car. I'll just bring the window down. Let me try and rev it. Tell you what, let's put that in spot. You can barely hear it. You can barely really hear it, to be fair. You can barely hear the engine. That's a lovely sound. It's a lovely V6 sound. It's not too loud. It's just right. So we'll just get in the back. We'll turn off the engine and get in the back. Yeah, just close up. And now we'll get in the back. Nice. Okay. Right guys, so I'm sitting in the back now. So in terms of headroom, I've got plenty of headroom despite that glass roof as well. Now, when it comes to the leg space in the back, I don't have that much leg space because this chair is pushed all the way back. So if you're like 6'3" and 6'4", that'll be your sitting position. So whatever's sitting in the back here, I mean, I suppose you can push your chair a little bit forward just to get a couple of inches, but nonetheless, it's not really like that tight, to be fair. It's a normal size SUV. It's funny because I've got like an Audi A3 and the legroom in the back is just terrible. And I always thought like when you get in these 4x4s, you've got like plenty of legroom, but you'd be surprised. Some of these like the Q5s, you know, and the X3s don't have as much leg space as well. Whereas with this, and this is a fully fledged large SUV and it's got decent space. This car is available also like as a long wheelbase, which means I think you get like something like 50 millimeters of space in the back as well. And so I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Right guys, so you've got three beautiful 12-inch iPads over here. They're not really iPads, they're like tablets that do come off as well. And I turned the car on before, but you know, I've turned it off now. So these come off as well. You've got to link them to Bluetooth. Then you're able to like, you know, I think also do the Apple Carplay as well. So it mirrors all your apps as well. You're able to, you know, I think this car also has the that option where this car can act as a hotspot as well. So you can actually hotspot from this car to the tablets as well, so your kids can play around in the back and watch some stuff. This car also does come with a little monitor as well in the middle as well. I know the car is off right now, but normally that turns on as well. And let me see if I can turn on the car from the back here. I don't know if I can. Probably not, to be fair. But yeah, that pops out and you're able to, you know, change things like the sitting position as well. You're also able to change the aircon. So this does have like, I think, heated seats as well as cooled seats. Then you've also got the USB-Cs in the back here. And you've also got these as well, which you can also pull so you can get some more air inside as well. No, it's open, so I don't think I can. I don't think I can turn it on. I've got to be in front basically. But yeah, nonetheless, like it's okay in the back here. It's not as special as sitting in a Bentley Flying Spur. It's just a regular SUV. So yeah, I'll probably say just expect like a normal SUV, which is expensive. So I think if I was to buy this car, I'd prefer the long wheelbase. I'd definitely spec for that as well. Just purely because I think for space in the back as well. Sometimes I want to sit in the back with my newborn baby and just have that more space while my wife is at the front there driving as well. You know, sometimes you gotta let the wife drive. But I do love the glass roof. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful, especially on a sunny day like today. The sun just comes through, it brings in more light as well, especially for a dark interior as well. You definitely need that, you know, that like the air coming in and just the light coming in as well. Then that's for your headphones, I believe. So you got these beautiful headphones. So they're on either side as well. These are the noise cancelling headphones that you can put on while it's, you know, you watch your little screen over there, so you can watch your Netflix. And there they are. They're very, well, they feel quite expensive as well. They got Bentley as well on them. They definitely feel quite expensive. They're quite heavy as well. So that's nice to see. Look how thick that is as well. That is very thick. It's nicely padded as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The carpeting as well is beautiful. This is the sort of car that you get someone to drive to your house and they violate the car. I think one thing I don't like about touchscreens is the fingerprints on there. So you've got to constantly clean them as well. Can you see on the, if I just zoom in, if you just look, I know you can't see it properly, but yeah, I can see the fingerprints on there, and it's just jarring, to be honest. And the key itself as well is quite a thick key. It's got chrome as well as the piano black as well for the buttons. That's quite nice as well. It feels quite thick as well. So you get 2 keys, and then you get this as well. So that's your chip card as well, which you put into the car when you buy it, so you can program the car as well. What else? I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. Obviously you've got your, I always watch Top Gear and other, you know, different people review cars. So you got your cup holders there. Then you can just rest like that. Then you got the exterior body colored seat belts as well, of course. And yes, guys, that's the end of the video. Just want to say, guys, thanks for watching. I'm trying to improve my videos, you know, as much as possible. I'm used to like doing shoes. It's not me trying to justify myself. I'm trying to explain myself sometimes to people that watch car videos out there. I've not done car reviews for a long time. I will get better. You know, it's just sometimes you come here quickly, to give you like 40 minutes. You got to do the job so quickly. So I will get better as time goes on. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys for supporting. If you haven't already watched, make sure you watch all the car videos, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out.